Now the starting group for San Antonio. Castle at the 2 with Vassell at the 3. Then there's De'Aaron Fox. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Champagnie at the 4 spot. And for the Lakers, James is out there with Rui Hachimura. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. Then there's Marcus Smart. And it's Kennard in at the point guard position. And as teams run through the finish line of the season, Grant, there must be a certain amount of reflection happening.
For teams that are out of it, they might start that process now. But who has time for that if you're playoffs bound?
Smart outside. James outside. Kennard on the wing. 4-3. The shot's good on the assist by James.
You can see why they initiate their offense through LeBron. Great decision on the kickout.
Wembanyama, screen on Smart. To the wing, right side. Right side, Wembanyama. Smart grabs the miss. James against Vassell. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
The veteran smarts of James understands how to absorb the contact and still finish.
Grant, LeBron has had so much recognition over the years, but truly, he might not get enough credit for what he's meant to the NBA.
Yeah, you might be right, B.A. Truly a global ambassador for the game of basketball. He set the standard for what a superstar can be, really, in any sport.
That free throw, good from James. As you know, acquiring a big man was a priority for the Lakers in the offseason, Grant.
And that became a glaring need as we saw in their first-round exit against Minnesota. But enter DeAndre Ayton, a definite upgrade, B.A. And we know Luka is at his best alongside a rim-running center.
And Wembanyama gets it to go.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
James finds Ayton. Now James. No good with the triple. And here's Castle, giving them some good production, putting up just around 16.5 points a game. Fox against Kennard. Back to Castle. Lets it fly. And Ayton pulls it down.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
James passes to Ayton. Kicks it out to Kennard. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Smart. No good on the triple.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Wembanyama scanning the floor. San Antonio moving the ball around. And it's Fox missing. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Smart with the ball. Checking his stats. He's scoring around 9.5 points per game. It's stolen by Fox. Here's Champagnie, defended by Smart. Pass to Castle. Three-pointer, Fox hits a three-pointer.
And when Fox, he's hitting consistently from deep, it opens up the floor for him and his teammates.
Kennard passes to James. Smart outside. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Pass to Vassell. Here's Champagnie. There's the screen. Fox, the pass to Champagnie. Fires from the wing. Castle misses. And Ayton has got the ball here for the Lakers. And here's James. Back to Kennard. The shot's good on the assist by James. Kennard's got 6.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
For 3, Vassell. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
More comfortable in these moments. Vassell wants the ball as much as possible.
James finds Ayton. Back to James. Kennard passes to Ayton. Inside. Kicks it out to Smart. Takes a three. Rebound by San Antonio. Coming off a win against the Blazers.
Thanks to their stellar defensive intensity, they registered a ton of stops in that one.
They were hustling to get in front of every play they could, always getting a hand in the shooter's face.
So it's Los Angeles now, following the bucket by the Spurs. Fox against Kennard. Back to James. Out to Hachimura. The three ball. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Fox. Out left to the wing. Here's Champagnie. What a tremendous game he played against Portland. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. And these are the top rebounders in the league. 4th, Victor Wembanyama.
Just so strong on the boards. That's a skill that helps your team win games.
The Lakers trail. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, J.J. Redick had a few moments to share with me. Well, no surprise, we started chatting about Victor Wembanyama, and I asked what the plan was there, and Coach said with a shrug, stay on him and hope for the best. What can you do? So still no magic answers for how to slow down a unique threat like Wemby on the floor. Brian, back over to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Here's Champagnie. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Castle misses. James outside. Kennard outside. And there's the screen. There's the three. The shot won't fall. San Antonio's gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Fox for 3. And he can't sink that one. He's 2 for 4 in the contest. Throws it up high. Stolen by Castle. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. With the step back, Wembanyama finds Fox. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. Fox has gotten his 3rd basket of the night. And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. You know, Richard, one thing you notice about Victor Wembanyama, he is even-keeled.
Yeah, you don't see him yell. You don't see him criticize. He works on building that team chemistry. I respected players like that, the calm leadership type.
Barnes, he's checked in for San Antonio. Now here's Kennard. He has 6. Looking to end the run. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Ayton against Wembanyama. They set the pick. The 3. The Lakers with a rebound. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule. They lost to the Rockets.
They just weren't careful with the rock. The passing was loose. The ball handling was lackluster. That's not how you win in this league.
Hopefully this is a reality check for them. Teams in this league are just too good. You will be punished for your mistakes.
Now here's Barnes, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game. Wembanyama, the pass to Champagnie. San Antonio moving the ball around. Just 5 on the clock. 3-pointer, Fox. Wembanyama controls the rebound and the putback. And the Spurs lead by 3.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
Pass to Ayton. Kennard outside. The shot is good, and this game is back to even. Kennard's got 12 points. Now Fox. He had a big outing in that Trailblazers game as well. Over Kennard. And San Antonio getting another bucket right there.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
And here's Kennard. He's got 12. Pass to James. Smart outside. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there.
And there comes a point when, for the team's sake, you might want to move it. He's hurting them with all of these misses.
Here's Barnes. Check by James. Fox for three. Fox can't get that one to fall.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Pass to Smart. James inside. Wembanyama on him. James, that's good. James has got his second basket of the night.
When we watch James still play at this level, it's crazy to think that he joined the league in 2003.
Now here's Castle. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Portland.
And he didn't just create offense for himself now. He did a tremendous job of setting up his teammates as well.
And Aiden gets it to go.
Yeah, when you let Aiden get the ball close, it's over. DeAndre is just too skilled.
Outside Barnes. Back to Fox. The three is up. LeBron with the rebound. The Lakers in the lead. Here's Hachimura. James outside. That's good. And it's Smart with the assist. James has got 8.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
To halt the run. Fox, that's good.
Can't blame the deficit on him. He's been scoring at will this period.
Los Angeles leading by 3. Pass to James. .152 left in the first quarter. No good. Spurs trail by 3. RJ, San Antonio seen a surge in popularity. Spurs jerseys seem to be everywhere these days.
Yeah, they call that the Wemby effect. When a team has a generational talent like Victor, a lot of new fans come on board.
And the Lakers going with a whole new group out there. San Antonio also making some changes. Hornets checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Keldon Johnson comes in for Champagnie. And it's Harper in for De'Aaron Fox. Kleba outside. Pass to Smith. Into the lane. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
A crafty finisher. Smith has a variety of ways he can finish a drive.
Here's Harper. 17 points for him last game against Portland.
And you have to mention his impact on the defensive end. Came up with 3 timely steals in that one as well.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 15-6 run. Pass to LaRavia. 1:05 left in the first quarter here. Fires from deep. Buries it from 3. And the Lakers lead by 8.
Not the best three-point shooter in the league, but he's got enough skill that you can't just let him fire it up.
Castle outside. Down low. Johnson inside, and the layup is good.
What physicality from Johnson down low, throwing his weight around and getting past the contact.
James deciding where to go with it. LaRavia outside. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Kleba outside. There's the triple. Rebound by San Antonio. Castle's got 4 rebounds now. To the inside. Here's Cornet. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And finding his teammate in stride, he led his guy perfectly.
And so the first quarter is in the books. The Lakers on top, leading by 4. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for Los Angeles?
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. Castle and Johnson are on the wings. Luke Cornet out there with Barnes. And it's Harper in at the 1. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line, a chance at a three-point play.
In a big play by Smith. Gets it off despite taking a hit.
And Grant, in recent years, we've seen the pace of the NBA game increasing.
Yeah, it stagnated in the 90s, but it is back. We're still not at the frenetic pace of the 1960s when we'd see over 120 possessions a game, but the efficiency is at an all-time high. And for Smith, the quickness, the jump shot, the potential. I mean, it's all there.
Spurs trail by 7. Here's Harper. No points yet. Inside. Castle with it. The kick out to Johnson. This one for 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Johnson's got his second basket on the night.
When I tell you that Keldon Johnson has a beautiful three-point shot, when he's feeling it, ooh, man, it's automatic.
Pass to Hayes. Now Smith. Launches it. And it's Cornet with a rebound. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. Cornet sets a screen. Johnson for 3. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Knocking down the J. Keldon Johnson, your classic NBA wing.
And for the Lakers, they're shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. Smith outside. Pass to Vanderbilt. Kleba outside. 6 to shoot. Now here's Hayes. Cornet defending. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot. Kleba. Three-pointer, no good. The Spurs have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Castle outside. San Antonio needs to get off a shot from deep. Harper. It's Hayes with the rebound. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Laravia passes to Smith. Laravia with a screen. The 3 is up. No good that time. San Antonio has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, the Lakers are always thinking title. Coach J.J. Redick said, everything I've ever done in this sport has been crystallized into how can I win a championship. I got close as a college player and as an NBA player. My hope and goal is to bring the Lakers their 18th NBA championship as head coach. Back to you, Ryan.
Eyes on the prize. Okay, Allie, good stuff. And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Some changes now for the Lakers. LeBron, he's checked in for Kleba. Marcus Smart comes in for Vanderbilt. And it's Kennard in for Smith. San Antonio also making some changes. Vassell, he's checked in for Johnson, and Fox is subbed in for Harper. San Antonio on D. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. LaRavia outside. Pass to Kennard to stop the drought. Kicks it out to Smart for 3. Rebound by San Antonio.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Now here's Fox. 12 points for him. Cornette sets a screen. The 3. Rebounded by LeBron. James has got 5 rebounds in the game. Kennard for 3. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles.
After scoring with ease in the first quarter, he's really cooled down a bunch here.
Barnes passes to Fox. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Well, when you talk about De'Aaron Fox, what makes him such a lethal player, Richard?
Well, for starters, it's his combination of speed and shooting. Still one of the fastest players in this league. And the exciting thing about him, Fox is just now entering into the prime of his career.
Free throw's good for Fox. Well, Grant, the Lakers captured the 3 seed last season, but only the 8th best point differential in the West. What does that tell you?
It tells me that they overachieved in the regular season. But a team this star-studded has postseason aspirations as well. That's where they'll look to improve.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Hachimura's checked in. Both shots good from the stripe.
One of the fastest guys in the league. For Fox, it's about using his blinding quickness to his advantage on both ends of the floor.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And now a break to glance at the rookies who scored the most per game during the last month of play. Stephon Castle third.
Those averages have distanced him from the pack. And the scary thing is, he may widen that margin.
Vassell against Hachimura. Pass to Kennard. James against Barnes. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Barnes. Now Vassell. Back to Barnes. Up and over Kennard. Fox deciding where to go with it. Always attacking Fox.
We've seen Fox take over games before. Only takes a few shots to go, and then this man is feeling it.
Kennard outside. Back to James. James double teamed. Kennard outside. Will it go? Rebounded by the Spurs.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum. Nice start for him beyond the arc. He's already hit 3 triples, and I'm pretty sure there's more to come.
Here's Smart, following that last 3-pointer by San Antonio. Fires the 3. Offensive rebound. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Spurs?
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And I've also really liked how aggressive they've been in the open floor. I mean, when they see a chance to push it, they go for it.
And San Antonio has possession. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Outside Barnes. Pass to Wembanyama. Hachimura with a rebound. Lakers trail by 5. Hayes finds Kennard. Lets the 3 fly. He drains it. Made half his shots. He's 5 for 10 now.
Even with all the threes he nailed in the first quarter, the defense still hasn't made the proper adjustments.
Here's the pick. Fox against Kennard. Wow, physical D, but Fox prevails.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
Hachimura outside. Pass to Kennard. Jacks up a 3. Knocks it down from distance. Kennard's got 18 points in the game.
Ooh, this guy is as hot as they come from distance. Defensively, you almost have to pick him up once he crosses half court.
Now here's Fox. 21 points in the game. Outside Barnes. Here's Vassell. Barnes with a screen on Hachimura. Shot clock at 6. Vassell's shot is good.
They're shooting the 3 extremely well this quarter. Be fun to see if they can keep it up.
Now here is James. He's coming off a 10-point game against Houston.
And a big part of that was his aggressiveness, drawing contact and getting to the line.
And they're on the run. Wemby using those long strides in transition.
He has such an elusive cover. The Frenchman Wembanyama is especially hard to stop in transition.
Kennard passes to Smart. Now James. Give him 8 points now. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got 8 rebounds in the game. And they've been producing at a high level.
Oh, no question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
Okay, HB, I see you still pack a punch. That's an impressive finish.
One of the skilled slow-down finishers. That's Harrison Barnes.
Oh, you've seen it out on the break, full speed, then suddenly that half-speed deceleration layup. That's a signature play from HB. The defense flies by, and he usually banks one in.
Aiden, he's checked in for Hayes. And San Antonio with a change here, too. Harper's checked in. Barnes, no good on the free throw. Lakers trail by 8. Hachimura outside. Pass to Aiden. James outside. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Fox, the pass to Wembanyama. Out to Fox. 3-pointer. And Aiden pulls it down. Aiden's got 4 rebounds now. Kennard on the wing. He's covered by Fox. Here's James. James with the focus.
At this point in time, you have to understand that if LeBron James is on the inside, he has so many ways to beat you. A little contact's not going to do anything.
Back to Fox. Fires the 3. Hachimura with a rebound. The Lakers trail. Screen by James to the paint. Ooh, that's easy work for LeBron inside.
So unpredictable in pick and roll sets. James just taking what he sees and lets it open up.
Here's Harper. Out to Fox. Outside Barnes. Wembanyama. Screen on James. Here's Barnes. And he banks in the layup. Barnes has got 6 here in the quarter.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him. And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
San Antonio leading by 4. Pass to Harper. Now Wembanyama. Here's the 3. Rebound, the Lakers. Hachimura's got 5 rebounds tonight.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Smart for 3. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got his 4th assist in this one. Outside Barnes. Wembanyama pass to Barnes. Good on the bucket. Barnes has got 8.
Perfect from the field this quarter. Gotta wonder how long he can sustain it.
Pass to Aiden. Now here's Hachimura. James outside. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. From deep, Harper. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Kennard, right side. There's 45 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Pass to James. It's stolen by Wembanyama. It's a one-on-one situation. Oh, a great flush from Wemby.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
Here's James. The Lakers with another miss.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
Fox outside. Wow, the athleticism of Fox.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
And so it's San Antonio closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. We'll after this word.
Evening, folks. This first half is like a highlight reel for De'Aaron Fox.
Well, Fox is on fire, using his quickness to stay one step ahead of everyone else, creating lots of scoring opportunities.
Yeah, he's setting a pace out there that few guys can keep up with. All right, let's switch it over. See what the fans are posting on social media. 5-Tool Mule wants to know, what's the best gift you've ever received?
I know what Kenny's is. Remember the Shaq in the box?
Shaq, it's at the best gift, not the worst. I can't even believe they even showed that on TV.
Oh, come on, Kenny. That was the most thoughtful gift you ever got.
I, for one, thought it was very nice, Shaq.
Thank you, Artie.
Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Boy, it's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Rui Hachimura is out there with James. Then there's Marcus Smart. Then it's Luke Kennard. And it's Aiden in at the 5. That's the group for J.J. Redick getting going here in the second half. Count that one.
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
James deciding where to go with it. Kicks it out to Kennard for three. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got assist number 5 here tonight. Kennard against Fox. From 11 feet away. Rebound, the Lakers. Ayton's got 5 rebounds in the game. Hachimura finds James. Kicks it out to Smart. Now Kennard from outside the arc. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Vassell, he's open. And they cash it in right away with a quick shot. Vassell's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Give lots of credit to Devin Vassell. He's really improved his game over the years.
Screen by James. Hachimura from long range. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Ayton with a screen. To the middle. To the tie. And he lays it in. Ayton's got 6.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Vassell passes to Wembanyama. Fox with a screen on Hachimura. And here's Vassell from the arc. They get the rebound. Out to Fox. Tries again. And it's good for 2. Fox has got 25 points.
And Fox can hurt you from there, especially when he's shooting with confidence.
Hachimura outside. Ayton, a screen on Vassell. Hachimura from long range. Rebound by San Antonio.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Stolen by Ayton. James against Fox. James, that's good.
In the paint, LeBron James is capable of running right over the defender. That is athletic.
San Antonio's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 3rd. Castle outside. Pass to Wembanyama. Vassell against Hachimura. Vassell passes to Champagnie. 4 on the clock. Over James. Champagnie's shot is off. And so it's Ayton with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Kennard for 3. A miss there. Now 8 for 14. The Spurs have gone 3 of 7 here in this 3rd quarter. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, De'Aaron Fox is trying to dial in as a lot.
Nabbing another steal.
Yeah, this guy has been stealing the ball at an incredible rate, closing in on 5th place on the all-time list.
His defense has been elite for years now.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
San Antonio trailing here. Castle outside. Back to Fox. There's the 3. Here's Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And he'll spend some time on the perimeter, but at his core, Wembanyama is best inside.
Kennard outside. Back to James. Hachimura from long range. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. For 3, Vassell. Knocks down the long J. And now a 3-point San Antonio lead.
Great setup for Vassell, who does not waste the chances to get off a quick shot.
You look at Devin Vassell. He seems to still be working towards his full potential, RJ.
Yeah, I see many ways that he can continue to up his game. And that's not a knock. You never stop learning in this league. But for Vassell, his potential, oh, it's exciting.
Pass to Wembanyama. Fox outside. Nice move. Smart with the defensive effort.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Kennard outside. Back to James. Over Kessel. And James gets it to go. James has got 4 points this quarter.
He's someone opposing defenses have a hard time game planning for.
Fox with a screen on Smart. Smart against Castle. To the right side. Now here's Wembanyama. Tightly guarded. Wembanyama powers it through inside.
Yeah, easy brush off for Wembanyama inside.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Well, without question, De'Aaron Fox displaying all his skills today.
And whatever the D has thrown at him, he's had an answer. His offense is coming naturally to him because he keeps things simple. You hear that, people? Keeps things simple.
LaRavia's checked in for the Lakers. And San Antonio with a change here, too. Barnes, he's checked in for Vassell. And here's Kennard. 24 points for him. From behind the arc. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Yeah, the dunk by Wemby might be the most effortless dunk you'll see.
LaRavia outside. Kennard outside. Ayton, a screen on Fox. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Pass to Castle. Here's Champagnie. Back to Castle. 6 on the shot clock. Barnes against Hachimura. Basket counts. And it's a 7-point San Antonio lead.
He took it right to the rack, and look, there's no one that can stop him.
Hachimura with a screen on Castle. Pass to Kennard. This one for 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Smart. Smart's got his 4th assist in this one.
Goodness, this man is ripping 3 after 3. An incredible display of shooting.
Wembanyama finds Castle. Back to Wembanyama. Oh, rising above, Wembanyama.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Lakers trail by 6. Here's Smart. Out to the right wing. Ayton against Wembanyama. Ayton inside. Stripped it away. On the wing, Fox. Hachimura covering. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Hachimura outside. Down low. Kennard passes to Hachimura. Offline with a 3.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Pass to Castle. There's the triple. Connects from downtown. And the Spurs lead by 11.
You're upgrading the three-point shot. It's big for Castle as he continues to develop.
Smart outside. Back to Kennard. Ayton, a screen on Fox. Kennard for 3. And again for 3.
Oh my, he is scorching hot. Another 3.
And he's approaching the franchise record for 3s in a game. Nice shot by Wembanyama.
And he's carried them this quarter, a dominant offensive stretch.
Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
Kennard for three. San Antonio with a rebound. Castle's got his 6th rebound on the night. Outside for Wembanyama. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value, and nice to see him delivering. Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And some changes here for the Lakers. Hayes is checked in for Ayton. Kleba comes in for Hachimura. And James is subbed in for Smart. Keldon Johnson, he's checked in for San Antonio. Harper comes in for De'Aaron Fox. A minute 42 left in the 3rd quarter of the game.
Come on.
Hayes against Wembanyama. Over Hayes. Wembanyama, no good. Lakers trail by 11. And he's going for the oop here. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. Stolen by Kennard. Here's Hayes. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Spurs.
Look, they're getting good looks inside. It's been a point of emphasis all night long, but I love this hard-nosed attitude of this team.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition, just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
The first one falls, and San Antonio making a change here. Hornets checked in. That one's no good. Spurs lead by 10. Pass to Harper. Now Castle. And here's Cornet. 6 to shoot. Cornet sets a screen. From deep, Johnson. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Here's Kennard. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Kennard's got 32 points in the game.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
Here's Castle. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Olenek's checked in for San Antonio. Vassell comes in for Johnson. And Castle, no good on that one.
You know, guys, this is an exciting young player. Stephon Castle does a little bit of everything. He hustles, plays defense, got a national championship in college, so he is a winner, too.
James can't get it to go. Spurs lead by 10. Pass to Olenek. And here's Castle. Check by James. Castle with it. Fires for three. Knocks down the triple. Castle's got 8.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And so it's San Antonio in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. And it's their three-point accuracy that has helped them build such a healthy lead. Back to the game after this break. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And so in the game for the Spurs, we've got Devin Vassell. De'Aaron Fox is out there with Harper. Then it's Kelly Olynyk, and it's Cornette in at the center position. Hayes with a screen on Fox. The three, James, and it's Cornette with a rebound. Cornette's got 5 rebounds in the game.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Harper passes to Olynyk. Pass to Vassell. Over James. And San Antonio getting another bucket right there. Lakers trail by 15. James outside. It's James on the wing. Out to James. No good from outside. San Antonio leading by 15. Pass to Fox to the inside. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
And James has got the ball here for the Lakers. They trail by 18. James, a screen on Vassell. Lets it go from deep. Oh, LeBron knocks down the triple.
After sinking 1 triple in the first quarter, he nails another one in the second quarter. He's got it going on.
Fox against James. Baseline jumper. And again, it's San Antonio converting.
I love what Fox has been able to do offensively. He's really dictating the pace of his game.
James passes to Hayes. Now, here is James. Pass to Kleba. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. And it's LaRavia missing.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Who's watching here?
Fox, the pass to Harper. Now Olynyk, checked by James. And Kleba over to help. 5 on the clock. Screen by Olynyk. From deep, Harper. James with the rebound. Lakers trail by 17. And he drives in. Oh, there's the alley. Inside, here's Cornette. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Hachimura's checked in for Los Angeles. And the free throw, no good. Los Angeles has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. San Antonio leading by 19. Now here's Cornette. Here's Fox. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And despite the NBA's popularity, some folks criticizing the wide-open style of play.
Yeah, you know, BA, some of the artistry is lost when guys are mostly hunting for open threes. But for some teams like the Celtics and Warriors, that's been a championship-winning formula. And, well, we all know it's a copycat league.
We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Stolen by Vassell. And here's the fast break. And it's Fox missing. For Los Angeles, they've gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. Pass to James. Here's LaRavia. The Lakers with another miss. On offense, here is San Antonio. They're on a 12-3 run. Harper passes to Fox. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Hayes has got 4 rebounds in the game.
His three-point shooting kind of dried up in the second half. He is yet to make one after knocking down 3 before halftime.
Back to Hachimura from deep. And again, the Lakers, no good.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The three-point stroke is off.
Here's Fox. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
This takes real toughness. Fox getting the shot off despite the foul.
Well, officials have never been under greater scrutiny. So development is key, Grant. And I read now they have a training app refs can use on their phones.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen the players leveraging electronics to train smarter. And it's great to see the officials making use of technology as well.
Some changes now for the Lakers. Ayton, he's checked in for Hayes. Smart comes in for LaRavia. And it's Kennard in for Kleba. San Antonio also making some changes. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Cornette. Champagnie comes in for Olynyk. And Stephon Castle subbed in for Harper. First free throw is good. All right, Grant, as someone who played for and managed the U.S. men's national team, give us your all-time starting 5.
And, you know, I think I'll go with 2 of the program's all-time leading scorers, Kevin Durant and Carmelo Anthony. And finally, you have to have Kobe Bryant because of just how he reset the culture in 2008.
Los Angeles has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown in this final quarter. Smart outside. Back to Kennard. That's good. And it's Smart with the assist. Smart has got assist number 5 here tonight. Spurs lead by 22. Pass to Champagnie. Now Castle. Vassell outside. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Agile finish from Vassell against that foul, managing to get the and one.
Harper, he's checked in for Fox. And that one falls for Vassell. And we're seeing some younger teams really on the rise here. Any particular reason, Grant?
Well, you know, it's part of the natural order of things. Certain players will dominate, and when they age, there are always those young upstarts vying to take the lead.
On offense, here is San Antonio. They're on a 17-5 run. Wembanyama with a bucket.
His second triple of the half. Well, look, that's 2 more than he had in the first, so things, I guess, are trending in the right direction.
James, a screen on Castle. Smart for 3. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Wembanyama's got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. Vassell outside. Here's Champagnie. Wembanyama, high post. Pass to Harper. Shot clock at 3. The 3. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. Harper's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Back to James. Kennard passes to Ayton. Over Wembanyama. And that one's long. For San Antonio, they've gone 8 of 11 from the field in the fourth. Castle against Smart. Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Vassell. Ooh, Ayton with the block.
Ayton was tracking that one all the way, meeting the ball right at the rim. I mean, that's great defense.
And here's James. Here's Ayton, covered by Wembanyama. Ayton inside. Wembanyama on him. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Richard, when you look at career longevity for NBA players, has LeBron shifted what we thought was possible?
No doubt. It's made fans more critical of guys that are on the decline. But ultimately, guys start to decline around 32, 33 years old. That is normal.
And that one misses.
And I love the footwork Ayton possesses. It's what makes him so dangerous close to the rim.
A big group substitution here for San Antonio. Olenek's checked in for Wembanyama. Harrison Barnes comes in for Champagnie. Bryant, he's checked in for Vassell. And it's Johnson in for Castle. He hits the second from the line.
And we know Ayton has all the tools to be a top big man in this league. He just needs to show it on a nightly basis.
Here's Harper. Up top, Johnson. San Antonio moving the ball around. Barnes feeling it out a bit. Over James. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. And Ayton has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. Bryant against Smart. They set the pick. The 3. James can't get it to go. San Antonio's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Here's Harper, defended by Kennard. Something the league has worked towards, seeing small market teams competing at a high level, Grant.
Yeah, this league isn't just for the big cities. Smart drafting and team development can make any organization elite. And of course, that's the beauty of it all.
Launches it. Rebound by San Antonio. Now Olynyk. Pass to Barnes. Now here's Olynyk, defended by Kennard. From deep, Johnson on target from range.
His confidence growing over time. The coaching staff encourages Keldon Johnson to shoot off the catch. That's his shot.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Kennard passes to Ayton. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
Well, after an uneven first half, he's managed to right the ship and get things going.
Here's Harper. Lets the 3 fly. The Lakers with a rebound. Ayton's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Kennard finds James. Off target from outside. San Antonio's gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the fourth. Pass to Harper. Outside Johnson. Grant, you're involved with helping the NBA grow the game globally. How important are those initiatives?
You know, BA, it's very important to watch how the game has grown over the last 30 years that I've been connected with the NBA is quite staggering. But there's more work to be done. So every initiative, every appearance, every camp, every game is so vitally important as we continue to spread the game of basketball all over the world. You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Plumlee's checked in for Barnes. Here's Harper. Pass to Olynyk. Now here's Johnson. Back to Olynyk. James with a steal. Shoots over Johnson. And again, the Lakers, no good.
Whatever rhythm he had last quarter, it has left his body. He is having a hard time finding buckets.
Plumlee passes to Johnson. Clock at 6. Pass to Harper. Over Kennard. That's short off the rim. The Lakers shooting the ball at around 42% for the game. Now James. We've got 1:28 left to play in the fourth. And that one drops for him.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Spurs.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And their win total will climb a little higher once this one's official. It'll be their 63rd win of the year. And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Victor Wembanyama.
Steals are almost a forgotten stat. We don't talk about them a ton, but he's been huge in that category.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
35 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Harper. Kicks it out to Bryant. The three is up. Rebound by the Lakers. And here's Ayton. Kennard outside. Pass to James. Smart for three. Drills it from deep. There's 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. So we see the Spurs taking the W here. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that'll do it, folks. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. And let's reveal our player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.